the handprints. I remember all of that stuff, and I think that too much emphasis was placed on someone who could not wrestle, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen her wrestle a match. I've never seen her wrestle one match in the time I saw her second run.
I
you know what I mean? Oh, she wrestled at WrestleMania 20, if you want to call that a wrestling match.
Yeah.
The Playboy Diva match, whatever that was.
It's really funny because there are so many people that say that the Attitude Era was like the time for divas, and for every Trish and Lita that you have, unfortunately, you have a Sable who was pushed.
And a cat.
A cat.
Those sort of names that I know.
and I'm sorry, Stacy, Tori, they were eye candy.
See, Stacy, did I have her on my honorable one? No, yeah. Because she was eye candy, but at least she was able to, at least she can move in the ring once in a blue moon. Tori at least tried. But
They were eye candy. They were the bra and panties matches. They were the pillow fights. And to me, I'm sorry, that's not what a diva is. So, that is...
Yeah.
Sable was that kind of a gimmicky wrestler. She was there for the dance contest. She was there so that King could yell puppies. That to
or
me,
apparently so Taz can do refereeing a diva match, apparently.
Yeah, that's not what a diva is.
And then Vince McMahon's mistress, apparently. What the hell?
Yes, she was.
Did I forget the storyline in 304? What the heck? It's all, I forget all. This is what I tell you. I forget the crap. You know what I mean? I just forget the crap. Wow, this is terrible. And then, of course, the tag match at WrestleMania. The Interpromotional Tag Team Playboy Evening Gown match. That's what it was called. There it is.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was really a match.
Ironically, my next verse is in that match as well.
Okay.
And I saw her wrestle in person, and I've never heard a crowd actually start wanting to throw stuff at divas.
Okay.
When it comes to Jackie Gata.
Oh.
I saw her wrestle in person. I talked to the person. She wasn't good. The match was so bad, the crowd started to boo. And it's her and I want to say Stacy. It's the day after WrestleMania 20. And the crowd was going crazy for everything else going on in the show. Her and Stacy had a match. The crowd started to boo them. The only thing that got their attention was Stacy doing her whatever she does. And then you know what happened? Vince came out and interrupted the match. It was so bad. Vince came out and interrupted the match. And told him to get out of the ring.
Okay, Jackie
was a good manager.
She was a great manager, and she
managed Charlie Haas. She managed Rico. She was a really good manager. And she stuck to managing. I have no problem.
She was great and tough enough, but I think she is another example of not being polished enough. I think that she won Tough Enough, and they kind of
rushed her really quickly.
I think that this would have been a great time that NXT could have been around.
Yeah, well, FCW was there, but I don't think they wanted to send the Tough Enough winners to FCW.
Exactly,
which was like they did the next season with Matt Campanelli and I forgot the other guy that won the next year in season 4.
Yeah, I think that...
season 3. But I think they learned their lesson.
Yeah, I think that had they sent her to...
FCW at the time.
FCW to have her train some more, I think that she could have done something.
Her and Linda Miles both got put out there too quickly.
I agree. And another thing about Jackie is, if I remember correctly, was she the one that was hit with blindness?
No, that was Jamie Noble and Nadia?
Oh, Nydia.
Nydia. That was Nydia. Nydia can wrestle. See, Nydia can wrestle.
Nydia could wrestle.
She was the real winner in season 1, not Maven. Yeah. That was Nydia.
Nydia was great, but so many...
She got put in a terrible storyline.
Yeah, so many of those divas during that time were stuck with these horrible, horrible storylines.
See, I loved her and Jamie Noble together. That was fun.
Yeah, they were stuck with some really, really crappy storylines.
Uh-huh. Yeah, her and Nydia and Jamie Noble were fantastic together. But Miss Jackie, when she was Miss Jackie as a wrestler, she was awful. When she turned into the manager, and I guess occasionally, she turned out to be good. You know what I mean? She turned out to be good. But at the time, I'm just going with what I saw her, and she's now retired and has 2 kids and living a really good life. Now Charlie Haas is retired too, and they're living together really nice. So there you go, happy family now. So, all right, number 2, my love.
Marlena.
Marlena.
Terry Runnels.
Is that? Oh God, Terry Reynolds. Oh, jeez, I forgot about Marlena. She was Goldust.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, that's what I thought. It's a terrible picture of them in his book. Oh my God. By the way, can I make a note that Goldust actually trashes her in his book?
Wow.
Because he blames the drugs for their gimmick. I just wanted to note that. I never told you that. I forgot to tell you that.
She didn't wrestle. She was the epitome of what they considered eye candy, even though I did not think
I
she
don't
was
get it. I
attractive
don't get
at
that
all.
either, yeah.
I don't really understand her place. Because she didn't really speak for him. She smoked a cigar.
Marlena, here she is. Terry Reynolds.
She didn't wrestle. She was just there.
She was good for backstage interviews later on in her career. But no, back to what you were saying, though, as Marlena.
Yeah, as Marlena, just no thank you.
Wow, I'm just looking at this. She ended up managing the Radicals at one point.
Yep, I remember that. But just no thank you.
Yes, okay. See, I had a tough decision to make at number 2. And this is based on gimmick. This is based on the fact that I've never been a fan of either one of them. To this day, I don't even know why they're back. I think I know why they're back because of the television show. I honestly just say the Bella Twins. Or Nikki or Brie, whichever one you want to put here.
That's fine.
Does it matter? Because that's how I feel about the two of them. You talk about eye candy and they can't wrestle. The two of them are them. I don't think they can wrestle.
See, I think that they could. I just don't think that they've had enough
Their
training.
Their gimmick doesn't work for them.
They're
finally dropping some magic, by the way.
Good.
Finally.
They
started getting disqualified in matches lately.
I would love to see a Nikki Brie
match.
I think that they can have some talent, but I think that Vince was so quick to get
twins.
I think he wanted to get them on TV because they're beautiful.
And they're twins.
And
then Derek can go crazy and there's twins.
They need some polishing, and they need to be separate.
They teased that a couple of times, and they're back together again. And now with the ETV show, they're on the show. Of course, they're going to be part of the E show.
You know, if you're going to do a Divas tag team division, then that's one thing.
Well, that's called the Knockout division, and that didn't work.
But if you're not going to do that, and you barely have enough Divas to have a Divas division, then I think that you should separate them. I do think that they could be talented. They have shown some promise in the ring, but unfortunately, their assets.
They're a gimmick. They're a gimmick.
Their assets are getting in the way of any talent that they would possibly have.
But now they're becoming a running joke because one of them had a boob job.
Yeah.
So now they're becoming a running joke.
I fear that they're going to fall to the wayside like Kelly.
And Kelly improved a lot.
Kelly
near the end.
But unfortunately, I think she always was seen as a gimmick. She was seen as that dancer. And luckily, Layla was able to escape that.
And the funny part is, at one point, the people don't remember this, but Kelly at one point did fight with a tag team with Edge with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line on SmackDown one time against Dolph Ziggler and Michelle McCool. There's a match nobody remembers. Mm-hmm. Okay. I remember that because I remember them going to commercial break with Michael Cole yelling, Kelly is defending the World Heavyweight Championship. One of the most ridiculous sentences ever said on SmackDown.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, who do you have at your number 1?
All right, my number 1 is bringing it pretty old school.
Old school.
Very old school.
Go for it.
Luna Vachon.
Luna Vachon. There's a name I've heard a lot over the years.
From a childhood standpoint, she scared the shit out of me with her shaved, tattooed head. I didn't think she was very talented in the ring, and she scared me. I didn't like her. There was no real place for her.
I've seen her on the Attitude Era stuff, and terrifying. She's absolutely terrifying.
She scared the shit out of me growing up. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, we've already discussed my number 1. Xana.
Oh.
She was my number 1. Just based on everything we talked about earlier. with from the theme music to the fact she could barely move in the ring at times. I mean, they gave her 10 minutes against Caitlyn last week on SmackDown. And I wanted my 10 minutes back. And I love Caitlyn.
For every
I have 10 minutes left.
For every diva who they're not giving like a fair shot to, like an Alicia Fox, they're giving.
They put Oksana on TV.
They give Oksana way too many chances, in my opinion.
A 10-minute match on SmackDown and get the Divas champion. Wow, I understand you need to make Caitlyn look good. I understand that completely, but she didn't look good in that match at all. You know what I mean? She didn't look good because Oksana looked so terrible. Mm-hmm. I would have no mind if she was like being a jobber or something, but be a jobber then. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Be the Divas division version of DTG. I just wanted to read the mix by DTG. You have any dishonorable mentions for this category?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do. I'm not surprised.
Stacy Keibler.
Stacy Keibler, okay.
For the reasons I mentioned before.
Right.
Not necessarily as a person. I think she's a sweetheart. Just
as a human being, she's awesome. And she was awesome in Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. Like, I rooted for her in Dancing with the Stars. I just don't...
That changed her whole career. That's what changed her whole career.
I don't think they should have put her in the ring. She would have been great as just a valet.
Like, she managed the Dudley Boy. She was fantastic.
But if she would have stuck to being a valet, I think it would have been different. But when you try...
I agree with you.
When you put her in gimmick matches and you try to push her as a wrestler...
Mm-hmm. I can agree with you on that 100%. Jacqueline Moore?
Yes.
Really? I was torn on her completely when I was doing these lists. I was a little torn because I thought she could wrestle. I really did. The matches I've seen of her, I thought she could wrestle.
I think that most of that has to do with the fact that she was overshadowed in the 90s, and I don't really think she...
Attitude Era.
Yeah.
So I saw her post-Attitude Era. I thought she was a good wrestler. You know what I mean? Not great, but good. Like, good for what she was.
I think she was also very stereotypical. She was, put as a in-your-face, rude...
Crazy black chick.
Yeah. And I think they could have done other stuff with her. Mm-hmm. Deborah.
Oh, God. Oh, Austin's ex-wife?
Yes, which for me is very much like the whole Sable thing. Maurice.
Okay. I was thinking about Maurice. She got better as a wrestler as she went on, though. She got better as a wrestler.
But she got better as a wrestler, and then all of a sudden, she's gone.
And they gave her the Divas Championship. She came better, and then all of a sudden, right. She ended up in that great everything with Michelle McCool at one point, and then it was over. I don't know what happened to her.
I didn't like her.
I think she retired now.
I didn't like her gimmick.
The gimmick was terrible, but I thought she was a good wrestler. You know what I mean?
Enjoy your life with Miz. Mm-hmm. Don't ever wrestle again. And to finish off my dishonorable mentions, and I'm sorry this had to be said, Santina.
That makes my last one on my visit look even funnier. But me, I have 3. I have Joy Giovanni.
Who?
Exactly. It's really what I heard the echo.
I got so excited.
I heard the echo on my head too. That was really funny. Joy Giovanni, which I heard that name and I'm like, oh my God, she was terrible. She at one point managed JBL. At one point.
She was part of the cabinet, wasn't she?
No, that was the next person on my list. And Julian Hall. Julian Hall.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And the mole. And the mole.
Jillian Hall
the gimmick.
Was another casualty. She is so talented.
But never have a chance.
And
she never had a chance.
By throwing her in JBL's cabinet, by giving her that stupid mole.
And the singing.
they...
But she released the Christmas album on iTunes. She really did. I'm joking about that. That was not a joke.
She had so much potential, and they just...
I think she could have been good in his cabinet if they used her right.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be her career move. Put her in the cabinet and put her after a Women's Divas Championship. That would have been a career move.
Exactly.
That would have been great for her career.
WWE dropped the ball on her big time.
Yeah, that would have been an awesome career, but they never did anything with her. And then all they really did was put JB on a horse at one point.
Exactly.
Which was weird. Yeah, they give Orlando Jordan the U.S. title, but they don't do anything with Julian Hall. Go figure. Joy Giovanni actually hung out with Angle for a little while. And then she was like locked in a trunk at one point. I don't even remember. And Amy Weber also was involved in that too.
Who?
Exactly. And my last person is, as a wrestler, Vicky Guerrero. I love her as the GM of Raw and SmackDown. She's so evil. She's fun. As a wrestler, I can't.
You got to give her some credit though
for trying.
She has never ever claimed to be a wrestler.